Good evening, people. Welcome to a match of Dota 2. It is gonna be a GosuLeague Division 2 match. It is game number 1. It is Playday 3. And it is Season 4. That's what this is. And it's also Moscow 5 versus Gamers University. We're gonna have 2 games between these two teams. Like I said, this is game number 1, and at the next game we'll have Moscow 5 on the Dire side and Gamers University on the Radiant side. But for now, it is M5 Radiant and GU is going to be Dire. Let's see what these two teams have in store for us. We see a ban from both teams, both jungle heroes that are able to take creeps. So the Chen and Enchantress already out the pool, leaving the Enigma one of the only heroes in that's still one of those solid jungle heroes. We have M5 banning out the Broodmother. And last banning coming from Gamers University now as well. So, yeah. I have to still get used to having a game that actually starts early. Like 10 minutes early almost. It doesn't happen that often in the world of Dota. We should cherish it. And keep it safe in our memories. Well, Gamers University makes sure that we're still having to wait some for this last ban from them. They're actually gonna go into reserve time for this. I mean, all the heroes that we normally see banned out, like a Rubik, like a Leshrac, a Naga Siren perhaps, Templar Assassin, all still in. And they're actually gonna ban out the Tidehunter. Now, personally, I like seeing the Tidehunter play, so in that sense, I find it a sad ban. But it definitely makes a lot of sense. Tidehunter is one of those heroes that can always turn team fights around and has a great impact on the game. And if you don't plan to pick him up yourself, you don't really want to be against him either. So he is going to be banned out, leaving Darkseer to be picked up by M5, a hero that we also see as a first pick / ban. And still a good hero despite the reworked vacuum. But we're going to see him picked up by M5, so that's going to be their long lane solo, probably, even though, of course, Templar Assassin is still in the game, of course, as well, which could result into a Darkseer Templar Assassin mid lane. But Gamers University picking up that Bedrider, and we have seen Bedrider as a solo mid as well, because it does need that early game. Does need those early levels, so might see him just in that mid lane. Rubik, hero that we have seen played as support, played as solo, and of course also a hero that we have seen picked up fairly early. No real surprises so far, based on the picks. Although I guess you can call it a slight surprise that there's no Leshrac or Templar Assassin in the game just yet. But we're gonna see if M5 still wants to pick up the Templar Assassin, or if they have other plans in mind. I mean, I have to say, we have seen the Pudge a lot lately. And I say that because I just watched a game that had a Pudge in it. Yesterday, games had Pudge in it, multiple Pudges in it also. And also versus M5. M5 was picking up the Templar Assassin both games that we saw yesterday versus DPP. And both games, DPP picked up a Pudge against M5, and M5 was not able to make that Templar Assassin work against that Pudge. So maybe they're a bit hesitant now to actually go for the Templar Assassin. We'll find out though. I mean, they're ticking into their bonus time. They can't be waiting forever, and they actually pick up the Queen of Pain as well, still Leshrac. But Queen of Pain is the one that, I mean, it is a solid pickup, and we see her a lot of times before. I've seen her a lot of times before, and she's, of course, I mean, she's one of those heroes that has never really gone out of favor, has always stayed the Queen of Pain as we know her, to be fair. But not a hero that we've seen picked up at this stage all too much. He's usually saved for the later picks. So yeah, but they're gonna go for, of course, I mean, they have got a vacuum, they've got a Darkseer. They didn't really want to pick up the Enigma themselves because there's that Rubik, of course, that can steal that black hole, even though Enigma now still gets picked up by Gamers University, leaving M5 without a solid jungle hero and no more options really in the pool apart from the unorthodox ones. But they still wanted the combination with the vacuum from the Darkseer, and a Sonic Wave from Queen of Pain is a good option for that as well. So they have got some team fight, even though no Tidehunter, no Enigma, no Sand King or Earthshaker just yet. But the option is there. They ban out the Lone Druid, here that they don't want to face, and I mean, Templar Assassin I think if we're not going to see her banned out, maybe we're still going to see her picked up, but I'm actually quite surprised that we haven't seen her picked up just yet. So we're gonna see if they are gonna be doing something with that. I mean, when is the last time we have seen a game where the Templar Assassin was not back, not picked? I think for me it's been a while. Batrider, however, making a big comeback since that last patch. We've seen him picked up almost every game, and also in those first couple of picks. So really fallen into favor. And there's the Lanaya ban out. Shadow Demon was the ban out from Games University, indicating that they might be thinking about an anti-mage or something like that. I mean, Shadow Demon is a hero that has basically, if you ban him out, you kind of want two things not to happen. A, you don't want your anti-mage to be copied, so he can mana burn your anti-mage himself with his illusions. And B, you want to be able to gank, because Shadow Demon is a bit of an anti-gank. So like if you have a good combination, and actually with that Batrider also, if you lasso someone in, the disruption can be on there, and the target will still get dragged forward, but will not take any damage because he will be put in disruption. So it's just a hero that you don't want to face if you are wanted to play that aggressive play, because you know with the Shadow Demon there, that's just not a lot of fun. Chaos Knight will be banned out here as well, a hero that is also a ganking hero actually, and they already find that they have enough. And having said that, of course Chaos Knight would have been a good combination with Leshrac as well for M5. Naga Siren's still banned out here. One ban out left for Games University. And I'm actually thinking, like, Leshrac, you normally want him to have one of those heroes with him. Want to have one of those heroes with him, like the Chaos Knight, to have that solid stun to follow up on. And right now, the only stun that they do have is that Leshrac Split Earth. Though having said that, of course, on Games University, like real stuns, there's only, I don't even know if we can call that a real stun, but the Malefice is there, which is a mini stuns. And of course there's the Telekinesis and there's the last two, so that's 3 disables on 3 heroes already for Games University. While on M5, yes, there's a slow, there's a surge and a vacuum, both not really disables, but you can chase people down just like the Adaptive Strike, Shadow Strike. But yeah, Leshrac's stun is the only one for Moscow 5, so curious to see if they're going to be picking up some extra stun. Like a Sand King would be a nice hero still to have in for M5. I mean, Queen of Pain and Darkseer could both solo, and then Leshrac and Sand King having a dual lane or having a tri-lane with someone else would definitely be a good combination. And I'm actually going to drink some water while we wait for this last band to come out from Gamers University. And it's going to be a tiny. Okay, I was not expecting that one. There's the Shadow Shaman, so pushing power being put here for my 5. And if I mean, I said like they don't have that much disable. They definitely do have disable now. They have got a Hex, they've got a Shackle, as well as of course the Split Earth. And all those are easy to, like the Shadow Shaman, Shackle is easy to follow up with the Split Earth, and the Chicken as well, unless there's that person that has a haste rune. That would be a very fast Chicken, but in theory, it is Leshrac still gonna be able to put up those stuns. And now we're really gonna drink water.
5 seconds remaining.
There, done. A reserve time for Gamers University once more. They still had 50 seconds left though, so that is there's plenty of time to think about these picks. I mean, if we look at their lineup, we know that Enigma is probably going to go into the jungle. We know that Batrider might be going onto the mid lane. And Rubik therefore probably going to be a support. So that will mean that they will still need a carry as well as a solo lane. Windrunner is still in, Beastmaster is still in, if they want to go for some disables. And I kind of want to have maybe something still against that Queen of Pain. Actually, a hero that we might see here is a Night Stalker. Or yeah, I was thinking Wisp maybe, but yeah. Did I say Beastmaster just yet? I think I did. But yeah, Beastmaster is one of those heroes that is, oh, I said Night Stalker, didn't I? But Beastmaster, same principle. Night Stalker would be for the silence, of course, to make sure Queen of Pain doesn't blink away, but Beastmaster doing the same thing. But then with the roar, of course, you can't silence, but with the roar, making sure that Queen of Pain, and as well as Anti-Mage now as well. I mean, they can't blink away. And we might see Gamers University therefore pick up something else with the silence, perhaps, maybe even a Drow Ranger. I don't think so, but it would be very nice, because it's been a while since we've seen her in action. But yeah, if the Beastmaster is going to be solo, then they just need a hero to combine with that Rubik. Of course, there's plenty of carries still left in the game. So we're gonna see a last 8 seconds for Gamers University into their bonus time, and yeah, it's gonna be a Phantom Assassin here. So, I mean, I said something with the silence so that they can't blink away, but now they can blink away, but then Phantom Assassin will just blink after them. Of course, provided they are still in a line of sight. And that's something that M5 will have to take into consideration. But we have got the lineups for both teams. I have to say both teams are seemingly trying to attempt a similar thing here with mid game for Queen of Pain / Beastmaster. Like when they get level 6 / 7, in Queen of Pain case, sometimes level 8, we'll see them roaming around trying to get kills with their ultimates. Same thing goes for the Bed Rider, by the way. And in the meantime, Phantom Assassin and Anti-Mage will just continue farming. Of course, Moscow 5 has a bit of more pushing power then. And I look like I have a bit of too high camera speed here. But I will change that very, very quick.
Prepare for battle.
There we go. But yeah, M5 has a bit of more pushing power there, but there is also the counter push from the Rubik, from the Beastmaster, from the Enigma as well. Even though Enigma himself is a pushing power, of course, as well. But yeah, that's basically the main difference that I see. If M5 can get a good start with pushing those towers, they will have Nexus being put in favor of the Phantom Assassin. Though Phantom Assassin, of course, she's got a buff, and the buff would be that her coup de grace, like French, I don't know. My French is not that good. Anyway, Phantom Assassin got a bit of a buff, her crit got a bit increased, crit chance and stuff like that. So she is definitely a decent carry if you compare her to the Anti-Mage, as in she should be able to keep up. Of course, she can't farm as fast as the Anti-Mage, but still, it's not that big a difference. I mean, when they both get a Battle Fury, it's the blink from the Anti-Mage that makes me able to switch to camp so often and so fast, and it makes me able to farm so fast. And of course, Phantom Assassin in theory can blink, but she has to have vision there on the creep, so not as fast, but yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's see who's gonna be playing what. We already see Nexus playing the Anti-Mage for M5. We see Solo playing the Leshrac here, and it looks like they are gonna be going onto a dual lane. Stelioner is gonna be on the mid lane. He's gonna be played by on the Queen of Pain. Of course, the Stelioner himself is not a hero, but he is playing the Queen of Pain in the mid lane. We're going to have a Shadow Shaman picking up a Haste Rune. I'm curious to see where he is going to go. If he's going to run all the way towards the bottom lane to make that into a trial lane, or if he's going to hang around here and be annoying to crit on his Bed Rider here. Last one here is Seedoy on the Darkseer. He's going to be solo top, and it was Dread on the Shadow Shaman, by the way. So that is the lineup for M5, as we have got crit, like I said, for Gamers University on the mid lane. In the meantime, we have Seedoy already throwing out some harassment. Should be, or Rubik should be fine though. It's just that Iron Shell doing a lot of damage here. And that's level 2 on the Darkseer, so he has Surge and an Iron Shell. This is a happy Darkseer, already level 2 in 1 minute. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it actually it kind of is. So, yeah, happy times for him. But yeah, we see Ace playing the Phantom Assassin. We see Kragex playing the Rubik. In the jungle is going to be Hayek playing the Enigma. And on the bottom lane we have Voof playing the Beastmaster, who is going to be in a tough position as well, because he is up for as a trial lane. Yes, he cleared out the jungle. There's the sentry ward being placed here by the Radiant side. Not sure if they actually managed to get a ward there from the Dire. It doesn't look like it though. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, she should be fine. But sentry ward here nonetheless, purely because they can. And that's a sentry ward to counter that one, because this will be the solid farm that the Beastmaster can get, because on the lane itself he's not going to be getting anything. This Anti-Mage will just farm this lane and will keep it at an equilibrium, and should be able to do that pretty safe as well. So he'll have good farm. On the other side, of course, he is farming in theory against this guy right here, Templar Assassin, who is higher on last hits right now. Even though the lane is a bit more pushed out here, but that is also because, well, Seedoy tried to deny a lane here, or at least they did something. Iron Shells are on there to try to get last hits on the neutrals, and the harassment is on already. Look at that. They just have to back off and go into tower range to have the tower help them on their last hits. In the meantime, Seedoy level 3 and is able to also pick up some last hits. He's 6 for 0 right now. And Leshrac actually moved towards his middle lane, trying to do some damage here, but it looks like Crit was able to dodge that anyway. He didn't pick up Flame Break, which I find quite unusual. Flame Break is that one ability that you have just to get yourself out of tough positions. But apparently he doesn't think he's going to be put in tough positions. Talking about tough positions, Queen of Pain, 4 stacks on that sticky napalm is a tough position for sure, and should not be underestimated at any cost. I mean, that is something that will kill Queen of Pain, even though she can blink away. It's just so much damage going through. Shadow Strike here, a lot of harassment coming here from both players, and I feel like this is very even. Like, as soon as one overextends just the slightest, it might be turning into a kill. Look at those 4 stacks already up on there. And Bedrider just continuing last hitting. He's 13 for 2, 5 stacks now. There's Shadow Strike again, and a scream, and a kill. Still in there getting the first blood. And that was indeed Bedrider just getting a bit too cocky with wanting to throw out a sticky napalm, and paid for that. Bottle ready on the Queen of Pain as well, so and we'll have therefore that awesome room control for which she is famed. I mean, her blink will make sure that nobody else will be able to get these runes, because she'll get there first. And she's gonna throw out some harassment just to prove her point, because in 20 seconds time she will be able to pick up that that rune. 10 seconds. Let's see which one it's gonna be, and if she's actually gonna be doing just going to the mid lane, or if she's gonna be ganking with it. I don't know. Maybe. Cedar getting slowed here, level 4, 9 for 1 with the Ace being 20 for 4, but Anti-Mage now getting ahead there, 24 for 10 on last hits, as he keeps the lane in his core. Beastmaster in the meantime, oh, Haste Rune, as she is not gonna go back towards the mid lane. She's gonna help out Cito. He was gonna be putting himself a surge, but there is the Sonic Wave, hits on 2. Is there gonna be more? She needs more mana, and doesn't need more mana to kill off the Rubik though, because she just drops. Of course, the Darkseer dropped there as well, but at least they get a kill in return. Solo experience for the Queen of Pain as well, so, and yeah, gets that extra experience, of course, all for herself, getting that advantage in this mid lane. Level 5 on the Bedrider, level 6, almost level 7 on the Queen of Pain, and with that Haste Rune, her excursion to the top lane really didn't take that long. And she even forced back Ace a bit, so that he's now definitely behind on last hits on the Anti-Mage, who picked himself up a Ring of Health. And we have indeed got the stacks from the Ancients, and it's going to be Lashrak that maybe is going to try to do something against it. I wouldn't know what though, like, he is level 3, yeah, has to be careful. Beastmaster is rotating, he's level 2, cannot get levels anywhere, so wants to try and get them elsewhere, maybe in the jungle. It's going to be Cedar that with its surge is able to get himself away again out of the clutches in the mid lane. However, yeah, Queen of Pain, killing spree, and access there. Beastmaster got 2 levels from a kill on that Queen of Pain. Massive experience gain for him. Axis flying, got the kill. Lashrak stun will only clear out the creeps. And it's Beastmaster versus Lashrak, level 4 versus level 4. And Beastmaster actually leaves before all the creeps are down, which is quite unusual. Because you could of course stay there to get that last bit of experience, but Chris is here back anyway, so should be fine. Lashrak is going to stick around here until Queen of Pain is back, which is actually already now. So we have 3 for 2 in total now, with the Queen of Pain being the one. Oh, wait a second, there's a shout, there's a flame break as well. Last 2 on the Lashrak, who's going to take a lot of damage here, has to run away now. Is there going to be anything else? No Sonic Wave just yet, cooldown, 1 shout, and that is not worth dying for Bedrider. It just isn't. And a pause coming off from M5. But this Queen of Pain, I mean, it's 4 to 3, and 4 of the kills of the 4 are done by Queen of Pain. So, good start for her. Though at the same time, it is the Darkseer, of course, that is not having that good of a start. But then again, he's a Darkseer solo lane, so not being too sad about that, I guess. As long as he can try to harass that Phantom Assassin a bit. And yeah, if we compare Phantom Assassin to the Anti-Mage, which is of course something that we should be doing, it is definitely going to be the Anti-Mage that's still in favor and is just not getting harassed whatsoever. He is just a happy panda, although he's not a panda, but he's happy anyway. Happy Anti-Mage on this bottom lane. Meantime, top lane, we have Lashrak rotating top. He's level 4 still, he's with the level 5 Darkseer, and they're up against a level 6 Templar Assassin. Queen of Pain has found a different target in the meantime. Sonic Wave will clear out the Enigma. Malefice was on the Queen of Pain, but she doesn't seem to mind all that much and is just going to run away. Has got herself a regen rune as well. So pretty decent there, and pops it as well. Goes inside the smoke with the Lashrak, and they're going to go towards the top lane. They want to shut down the Templar Assassin. Phantom Assassin rather. There's the blink out of the Scream range. Shadow Strike latches on the Rubik. There's the telekinesis, lands inside the tower range. Here comes the Bed Rider, gonna try to get a lasso, maybe up on solo. Is gonna be the Phantom Assassin that still dies to the Dark Seer though. No lasso yet, 60 seconds cooldown actually, the Black Hole gets casted. And that is 2 kills. Queen of Pain was able to back out from that one. By the looks of it, she just went back after killing off the Rubik. But yeah, still 2 kills for Gamers University on the top lane. And well, they killed off the Phantom Assassin. I have to say that's what they came for. And in that sense, it's definitely a victory for them, even though the exchange was not what they were hoping for. But they shut down the Phantom Assassin a bit more, making sure that Anti-Mage gets a bit more time. Because, you know, in theory, they're of course both hard carriers. That Queen of Pain found herself another target. Lasso, Queen of Pain is gonna not be able to blink away from this one and dies. The Shrek starts to hit, Edict, Stan, and that's gonna be a Bed Rider down. Telekinesis though, Fate Bolt, the Shrek still having his Edict tick through. It's not gonna be enough though. He is gonna go down to the Enigma. 1 for 2. 8 for 7 in the meantime on the kills. They're starting to get even again. Especially with these 2 for 1 trades. Though at the same time, it's of course Anti-Mage that hasn't died yet, and Phantom Assassin that has died now once. Of course, Phantom Assassin also got a kill already up on the Darkseer with Anti-Mage not getting a kill, but I would imagine that not having a kill and not dying and having more last hits is a bit more profitable than actually die and getting a kill. Haystrom picked up by the Beastmaster, who is almost level 6, and we want to start running around doing roars. When he gets level 6, he'll have to farm some more by himself in the jungle first. We have 3 heroes here on this bottom lane now, with Shadow Shaman and Leshrac back really now to help their the tri-lane target. In the meantime, Telekinesis, Sonic Wave, 1 more hit needed, and the Rubik goes down indeed. Phantom Assassin gonna try to get away, but here comes still a double kill for him. He has been in 10 kills, and there are 10 kills on M5 side. In the meantime, bottom lane is gonna be a push going on. We have got axes flying through, Beastmaster trying to stop what's happening right here, but they're not gonna be able to do that. Tower drops. No heroes dropping on this side of the map though, just yet. Anti-Mage just continuing farming. He's almost got his Battle Fury, and will, when he gets that, go for that those power threads and just jump around in the creep camps and getting last hits. In the meantime, this tower is going to be harassed a bit as well here, but TP is going to come in from the Phantom Assassin. She's back, making sure that Cedo is not going to be going for anything else right here, as we have Leshrac stun not hitting on the Beastmaster, even though they did try Beastmaster. Now still, I mean, almost level 5, and it's actually the Bed Rider again that kills off the Queen of Pain for the 2nd time this game. 3rd time that she died actually, but yeah, she is going to be dead again, making sure that this tower is going to get some harassment, or at least the fortification gets forced out there. We're going to have Bed Rider. He picked up an urn, so he's going to go for a bit more aggression than what we have seen him do now. He's of course been in 7 out of the 8 kills, so these mid lane heroes for both teams doing the works, like really. There's only 1 kill that Bed Rider hasn't been in, and Queen of Pain has been in every single kill. So good job for them, and level 6 indeed on the Beastmaster, so maybe they want to try to go for the Anti-Mage now. They smoke up. They have not got the lasso though, which is something that you might want to have if you're trying to get down a Anti-Mage. TP in the mid lane only, so that's going to be nothing. A roar going off. Axes will fly. Flame Break is there, but the blink away is there. Yeah, that's just something they needed the lasso for. Oh, actually, they are thinking about chasing that. He, of course, doesn't have any boots, so that will hurt him, as well as the 3 sticks of sticky napalm. He blinks away again. They know where he's going, though. 4 stacks right now. Leshrac stun is gonna hit, though. Axes will fly. Urn charge is taking 1 more hit, and it's Bed Rider that picks up the kill. Queen of Pain, here she comes, shouts, gets a Malefice, doesn't have a Sonic Wave for another 3 seconds, might be thinking about going in there afterwards, has a blink again, there's a shout, Shadow Strike, is there gonna be more? Yeah, that's the Sonic Wave, and that is a kill, and the rest is backing off. Tower in the meantime getting killed off by the Shadow Shaman, so that is the price of that one. Leshrac stun will still hit on the Enigma, and Queen of Pain getting a double kill, finishing that one off. It's gonna be cracked, that's gonna be on the run here. Queen of Pain not done just yet. She doesn't have any bottle charges anymore though, so her mana is about to run out. And we do see them backing off because of that one. So that's all tier 1 towers down on the side of Gamers University, by the way, and no towers down just yet on the side of M5. And I'm just gonna check out the gold graph. We have 5k in favor 4 and 5. They are ahead of kills, of course, too. 3 kills. And it's gonna be experience graph. This is the 4 kills actually.
Is under attack.
4 kills because Darkseer just picked off the Templar, sorry, the Phantom Assassin. These damn assassins, like really, it's confusing. And that looked to be a solo kill, by the way. Darkseer versus a Phantom Assassin, and Phantom Assassin not able to get the kill. Level 9 versus level 10. Quite surprised about that, but I would imagine that Phantom Assassin was not very lucky with crits, because that's of course something that goes such a long way. I mean, I personally don't like Phantom Assassin that much as a hard carry, purely because she's reliant on RNG. You have to be lucky with crits to be able to do all that well with her. And, you know, apparently just now she wasn't, so goes down. In the meantime, looks like 4 heroes here from N5 are grouping up, but they're gonna get sandwiched here. 3 coming in from the front and 2 from behind. Here they go, they try to back out from this one. Here comes Crit though. Gonna land 1 sticky napalm. More going off on the Darkseer. Shragstun not gonna hit anything, and it's gonna be Darkseer still trying to get away from this one. But here comes the Phantom Assassin, kills him off this time. Rubik in the meantime drops on the side by the Shadow Shaman. Lasso on the Leshrac, who is gonna be staying alive, not unlike Bedrider, or is he? How low on HP was he? He is gonna be fine. Shackle on the Phantom Assassin, who blinks away to creeps, will still die, but killed by a neutral. And I can't believe Crit actually stayed alive here. We do see Queen of Pain, or we saw Queen of Pain looking for that with that haste rune. Now she sees him again. Should be seeing it. There's a blink. There's a Shadow Strike. Shout as well. Going up to the high ground. Lands a bit of fire as well. Finds the Leshrac. His Flame Breaker's not going to get Leshrac up to the high ground. But Rubik and Bedrider will still go down. And Queen of Pain picks up the last hit. It was, at least, well, he still died. I was gonna say, that would be the master escape if he would have been able to do that. And that's the pain of not having a TP scroll. If he had a TP scroll, he would be alive. At the same time, of course, Phantom Assassin died, but he got the Knight to neutral, so good trick there, making sure that at least that goal didn't go towards the Radiant team. Antimage in the meantime is the hero that we haven't seen anything of just yet, apart from that gank that we saw being done, and of course successful gank that was. But now has got his boots, he's got his Battle Fury, and started on his farming spree. I'm actually going to put up this one because this one says a lot more right now than just the last hits and the knives. Also, of course, because of the kills, but mostly because of the towers, tower damage, making sure that everybody on the Radiant side has higher net worth right now. It looks like we might see a 4th tower going down here with Eden getting popped here by Solo. It's going to be Rubik maybe trying to do something with it. I mean, Rubik has been played as a support here, so it doesn't have that much. He can Fade Ball through and he can Iron Shell, which is actually very useful. Though you have to Iron Shell people that are in melee range, otherwise it's not going to be as useful. Darkseer in the meantime picked himself up a mechanism, and I'm just going to go over a couple of items as well, just to see what people have until, of course, this is going to be turning into a fight. Vacuum gets 3. The Shragstun doesn't get anything but Sonic Wave. Roar going up on the Queen of Pain. The Shragstun got stolen, and Queen of Pain dies, buys back. Darkseer dies, is not buying back for now, and Leshrac gonna land a stun, lands it on 2, still gets slowed. Here comes Queen of Pain again, doesn't have a Sonic Wave anymore, still lands a shout. Telekinesis, Black Hole, and that is gonna be a Queen of Pain in a lot of trouble as she dies again with Enigma picking up the last hit. And that is 3 down on the side of M5, and no deaths on the side of Gamers University. And that's the, I was gonna say, that's the trees cleared for him. He was stuck after a Firefly. Tower still drops, however. I mean, that is something they get out of it. And Antage, of course, did not die, so he's just gonna continue his farming spree. He wasn't even there, he was just farming regardless. And yeah, so that's at least a good thing, because it was a 5-on-4 fight, but they definitely paid for it. Like, especially the Queen of Pain. She had a great start. She had a great start on kills. And right now also, I mean, there's been 17 kills done, and she's been in 15 still. But, yeah, it's a shame if you then die. Buy back again. Gonna pick up a haste rune. And that's her Lincolns, by the way, severely delayed. That's what that is. BKB being built by Leshrac. Let's see what the rest is building. 4 staff on the Shadow Shaman, who's of course being played a bit as a support here. And with that 4 staff, he can do a bit of the same as a Blink Dagger Shadow Shaman would be able to do, just that initiation. Now, of course, being a support, you also want to be able to get away from tricky situations, so 4 staff good in that case as well. We have got the tier 2 tower getting a bit of pressure. Shadow Shaman ward should be up, will be placed. And we'll make sure this tower gets pushed down a bit more together with that edict. Fortification is on cooldown, so definitely there is not going to be anything that they can do against this pushing right now. And in the meantime, of course, there's no towers down yet on the side of M5. And that is gonna hurt them, as in hurt Gamers University. We have the gold graph spiking towards the 10k by the looks of it, in favor of M5, of course. Experience graph, however, I mean, this was the previous fight. And of course, I mean, Queen of Pain died twice, and it is Queen of Pain. Why can I get rid of that one? It is Queen of Pain that is still the highest level in the game. So if you kill off the highest hero level in the game twice, you are gonna get so much experience for your team, which will cause this drop. It is now back to 2,500 experience, still in favor of M5, but it is yeah, like you saw, it's very easily changeable. It's gonna be Beastmaster and Bedrider. They smoked up, vacuum in, Sonic Wave, hits on crit. There's a roar going up on the Queen of Pain, but we have the Beastmaster being turned into a chicken. Leshrack's not following up, and the Chakram's not even needed. And that's a double kill for Leshrack. Picked up the Bedrider as well as the last hit on the Beastmaster. And Anti-Mage thinks, you know what? Why are you all here? I was farming and you interrupted me, so I'm just gonna continue farming. He's picked himself up his power threads. Poor man's shields got 2100 gold. Let's see what he's going for next. I mean, Matstar would be a logic choice, but maybe he wants to go for something else. Gonna have Enigma ourselves finishing off his mechanism. I say also because it's the same one as the Queen of Pain. That's your Queen of Pain. Darkseer, of course, has mechanism. Darkseer has 2k gold again. Curious to see what he wants to go for next. And did I go through every item already? I think I did. It's gonna be Shadow Shaman after his 4-step, go for a BKB as well. Which is actually quite odd that you see them going for BKBs, if it's actually what they're gonna go for. Because there is a roar that will go through BKB, there is a black hole which will go through BKB. Not really items that, actually the lasso is there, will go through BKB as well. So, not really sure if that is the item that you really want to have against the lineup from Gamers University, but we'll see if that's actually what they're going to build or if they have totally other plans, which could of course be the case. In the meantime, Phantom Assassin continues her farm. She has picked up a Hadamidas, which we already saw earlier, helping out her farm and her experience, of course. But she doesn't have a Battle Fury, doesn't have the damage that the Anti-Mage has, and is definitely not able to keep up with the farm that Anti-Mage is getting right now. Which is of course very hard to keep up with. I mean, to be fair, I already said she wasn't going to be able to keep up with it, but without her own Battle Fury, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon, and it's actually going to be the gold per minute that will show us that best. With almost 500 gold per minute up on that Anti-Mage, and Anti-Mage now getting a solo kill upon the Beastmaster. Mana Void helping out with that one, and Beastmaster, I'm not sure why he was even there by himself to begin with, but it might be that Anti-Mage just saw him with that ward there, and was able to do something there with that, but shouldn't have happened. And now I lost my train of thought from before. Unhandy. Anyway, M5, Lincoln's almost complete. I mean, they are in favor of the game. I mean, that's for sure. But what they should be a bit worried about is, of course, the last fight that they had without the Anti-Mage. They died, like every single one of them died. Queen of Pain died twice, and that's not something that they want to force out again. They want to either wait until Anti-Mage feels confident enough to join those fights, or maybe they want to just I'll wait until they can pick off a hero from Gamers University before actually going into that fight, but that will be tricky, because Gamers University is hiding inside their jungle. Oh yeah, Lincoln's, oh, by the way, Lincoln's, did I earlier confuse Lincoln's with the BKB? I hope I wasn't. I don't think I was. But yeah, Lincoln's will of course stop the lasso as well as the roar. So, Queen of Pain knowing that BKB would do her a little good. M5 looking for a hero in the jungle. Gonna find a flame break from the Bedrider, who lassos Darkseer. Is gonna be put into combat. 4 stabs forward to save his life. Nice Sonic Wave hits on everybody. Leshrack's done as well. Black Hole being casted, but Vacuum interrupt. That one. Rubik goes down. Beastmaster goes down. Enigma Bedrider goes down, and the last one here tries to blink away. But look at this damage. It is a team wipe. It is a team wipe on the side of Gamers University. That Sonic Wave, I have to say.
Tower is under attack.
And the GG gets cold. Go next, go smoke. Solo, go smoke. Yeah. Shout out to Andy. Because this, I have to say, this game was won without the Anti-Mage. It could have been any other hero.
Dire's middle barracks are under
It was the Anti-Mage, but it could have been any other hero. So he had a not so fun game. But oh, that Sonic Wave just.
tower.
It totally, I mean, it seemed like such a good initiative from Gamers University, but then the 4-star forward to help Seedoy, and that was, by the way, Dread that did that because he has the 4-staff, and it was actually no BKB for Leshrac, looked like it was Aghanims or something, but yeah, GG gets gold. Anyway, this was game number 1 of 2 games that we're going to see between these two teams. It was a GosuLeague match, Division 2. Season 4, and GosuLeague indicates that like it's a league, so everybody faces each other twice. You get a point for each win at the end of the season. The team with the most points wins. And of course, now M5 picked up a point against Gamers University, and we're gonna see if Gamers University can pick up a point against Moscow 5 in return. So stay tuned for that, because we are gonna find out shortly. My name is Sheever. I am a GosuGamers caster. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/SheeverGaming. That would be very much appreciated. Let's jump ourselves into the next game. Stay tuned for more Dota 2 action coming right up.